Shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the elect of Yahushai, men, women, and children. As always, all praises, glory, and honor is forever due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Baha, Rechaha, Kodash. Double honor is extended unto the elder apostles of the great millstone, GMS, who rule and teach well in the scriptures. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes out to the Bayath Shal Dawadah, which is the house of David, beginning with the 144,000, the governing body. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man, okay, we see, of course, an uptick in, in crime, all right, and, you had that mass shooting over there in the States, in Akron, Ohio as well, okay, and that's what they've reported on, all right, dozens were injured and one deleted, according to BBC News, if I remember correctly, all right, let's quickly look at it again, yeah, BBC 9 hours ago. Yep, one deleted, dozens injured in Ohio mass shooting. Alright, one person has been unalived and at least 24 others injured in a mass shooting in the United States of Ohio. And it's, America, there's a lot of mass shootings that goes on over in Babylon the Great, It says officers at the scene near Kelly Street and 8th Avenue discovered dozens of bullets, casings, and a gun, according to local media reports. And it's so easy to get a gun over there as well. It says no one has been arrested or identified as a suspect, and an investigation is underway. Okay, you can read more into that article. All right, now the powers that be, okay, they like to, stage mass shootings. They call it a psyop, which is a psychological operation or psychological warfare. All right, that's what it stands for. Okay, that's what they've done. In the past, with different false flag events. So that it could be real or fake. I'm not sure. Okay. In terms of that. All right. So I wouldn't put it past them. All right. But these are the times that we're in, and the American citizens, man, they love to bear arms. Okay. So before we get into the headline, all right. In fact, I'm going to the headline first. All right. Then we can get the scriptures after. Don't intend to make this long at all. Just bringing out this news report. All right. So inspiration for this lesson is drawn from this article, Stokes Essential.co.uk news, Stoke-on-Trent. Now this took place over here in the UK, England. Alright, it's very recent. It took place today, I believe. Well, the article was dated 3rd of June, which is today. 2024, the hopeful year is Jacob's trouble, and it's, it looks like it could pop off this year, honestly. So, Staffordshire shooting deletes one man as medics battled in vain to keep him alive. Paramedics have revealed there was nothing they could do to revive a man after a shooting. Staffordshire Police and West Midlands Ambulance Services discovered the seriously injured man after being called to Epsley's Yard in Stafford, but the man was later pronounced unalive at the scene. The alarm was raised at 6:20 p.m. on Friday, the 31st of May. So that's when, the alarm was raised. That's when he was pronounced dead. Now, police are continuing to investigate the shooting. They are not looking for anyone else in connection with the tragedy. Alright, an ambulance service spokesman said we sent 3 ambulances, 2 paramedic officers, and the Midlands Air Ambulance Critical Care car to an incident at Epsley's Yard on Friday. There was one patient, a man who was in critical condition. Ambulance staff administered advanced life support, but sadly, despite their best efforts, it became apparent nothing could be done to save him and was confirmed deleted at the scene. Okay. And I know in America, responding to lower level crimes is not necessarily on the police's priority watch. Okay, all right, and there's gonna come a time where you won't be able to call on the emergency services like 999 over here, 911 over there in Babylon the Great. All right, when you had the London riots in 2011 over here in England, they were struggling back then. All right, it was harder for them to deal with things like that. All right. There's a lot of pressure on the police and the police staff and stuff like that, man. And that was back then, so how much more now? Okay. So if we get the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, okay, we'll start from the top, verse 1. Alright. Because these elites, the elites of E, right? The so-called WHITE man, all right? The white man, all right? So-called the red Hebrew Mite, right? Beginning with the Jewish people, the Amalekites, the small hatters, big nose people, right? They want, chaos, all right? They want to, order out chaos. They're gonna bring in these martial law troops and things like that, man. Okay. They want to crash the economy. We see it already transferring to a cashless society. We see things like that taking place. Right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of their plans and schemes. You know. So, hey, another L down is coming. Okay. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. Look at the subheading. Difficult times will come. Alright. So it's not a matter of it might happen or it's a possibility. No, difficult times will come. Okay. Verse 1. This also know that in the last days perilous, meaning dangerous, times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. You see? They're only going to care about themselves. You're covetous, boasters, proud. Okay, we know what the scriptures says about, pride. Alright? Blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Okay? And that's certainly true, man. This is factual. Right, we're definitely in the last days, so I'm just a bit excited. And how do we know this? Because we're seeing all the signs happening. You've got wars and rumors of wars, protests and uproars of the people. Okay, earthquakes, tornadoes, storms and tempests. Right, signs in the heavens as well. Chariot sightings of the so-called UFOs, right, as the world calls them, ignorantly. Right, chariots of the Lord. Right. Okay, even signs with regards to the news about the Chiragma, which is the RFID micro C hip, man. All right, the micro C hip implant. We see more articles come out regarding that. Okay, more shootings on the rise as well. So we're certainly in the end times. Okay, let's get Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, and these are the words of Yahushua. Of course, it's in red, and it reads, "And because iniquity, which is sin, all right, upon sin, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." All right, we get that in another translation. Revised Standard Version, RSV. "And because wickedness is multiplied, most men's love will grow cold." NLT. "Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold." ESV. "And because lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold," man. That's right, man. A lack of love in this society. You can see it, man. Crime's going up. Alright? They're just all for themselves. They're not, they're not even, they could witness something bad happen and they more or less won't do nothing about it. Alright? But if it's them, they would, but they're just, completely, for themselves. Alright? People are quick to delete people over nothing, over a small thing. Forget the Greek word for the word abound. Alright? Because when something abounds, it's Strong's G4129 concordance.
Strong's G4129. Play Thuno. Play Thuno.
To increase, to multiply, to be increased, multiply. Okay? And when something's abounding, it's multiplied, it's more common, it's more frequent. It's happening more often, and things like that. This is the root word, plathos.
Strong's G4128. Plathos. Plathos.
Great number of men or things, the whole number, the multitude of the people. Okay? And, man, these people are on edge, ready to lose it. Okay? Things are becoming more harder, cost of living increasing, right? And people are being more desperate as well, right? No, so there's no sense of, no sense of human love to one another anymore, man. Okay? So we're seeing the downfall of this kingdom unfolding, right? So I don't want Ratazar, that lesson was edifying. Shalom, and on to the next one.